All right, guys, quick video recap of the performance of last year. Um, and then I'm going to do really fast. I'm going to go over what my plan is for this year. Disclosures first. Remember that this video is for educational purposes only. Investing involves risk. Only invest the amount of money you can afford to lose and invest at your own risk. The value of investments and the income derived from them can go down as well as up. Future returns are not guaranteed and loss of principal may occur. The information contained here is not intended to be used as a sole basis of investment decisions and is not a recommendation to buy or sell any security. So last year I did lag the S&P 500. Actually, the first half of the year I lagged it by a lot. Second half was actually pretty good. So I'm going to do the whole year, and then I'm going to break it down in halves also. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I really came back in the second half. So I ended up with pretty much even, down 0.39%. So that's less than 0.5%, and that's a chart right there of performance. So definitely, I'm definitely not happy with how I came out overall, but like I said, I am pretty proud because the first half I did try to time a pullback, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you feel that a stock is overbought, you're gonna take some profit. So that's basically what I did. So I don't think trying to time a pullback is wrong. Where I made a mistake is that I went short the market, and I knew it was a bull market. I knew it was going to go up. I didn't see anything that told me otherwise in the labor, in the inflation. So, but that was my mistake, going short. So anyway, the first half, I'm sorry, here's the first half I was down of the year. You see up here, January 1st through July 30th, I was down 18.19%. I was down 18.19%. Obviously, the S&P 500 during the same time was up 15.29%. The second half, I was actually up 21.77%. And the S&P 500 was only up 8.44%. And I'll tell you what, as you can see at the end right here, I went in with a plan to sell on December 31st. And the end, not just me, I'm sure other people too were not counting on that volatility at the end. A few days before the end of the year, I was up 8%. So that kind of killed my average at the end, but it's okay. That's the market. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. That's fine. This year, so now I'm mostly in cash. I still have the short VIX, and then I mentioned in the other video what I still own. But this year, I plan on getting some small position once we get a pullback. Could be next week, could be next month. We're going to get a pullback. And getting some small position back into Broadcom, probably back into S&P 500. But my plan is to trade around short VIX. I mentioned to you guys that the easiest money I make is when the VIX spikes to short the VIX. Even we have two drastic jumps in the VIX last year in August and then in September. Still, I may bank off those, bought the dips and sold. So kind of my idea is to, once the VIX gets under 14, to sell it, and once it gets on over 18, to start buying it very slowly. I mean, in August, I think it went up to 65, So obviously, I'll always make sure I have cash to buy it, but I'll start buying it very small amounts. So that is the plan for this year. But I will, once we get a pullback, I do plan on getting back into Broadcom, probably NVIDIA, maybe some TQQQ, but small positions, just like before, maybe somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000. But most of it, I planned the bigger trades I planned on making around the short VIX. So this is my plan for this year. Last year, it wasn't too bad. Even, came out even. I'm really proud of the second half, totally killing, the S&P 500 in the second half. And this is the recap for last year, guys. Happy investing this year. I'm really positive for this year. I don't think the S&P or the market will have the performance it had in the last 2 years. So that's why I think it's probably, trading around a core position. For me, I think it's a better idea. So that's my plan for this year. Happy investing, guys.